All right, what's going on YouTube? This is BoxingWave. Today, James DeGale, Andre Terrell, 4:30 in the afternoon. If you're Eastern, I'm in New York, so 4:30 Eastern. So you figure out what time that is in your area. I'm in New York, 4:30 Eastern. We have James DeGale against Andre Terrell. This is, in my opinion, the best matchup on Premier Boxing Champion so far. All right, this is as close as you can get as far as a 50-50 fight. You really don't know who's going to win the fight. In my opinion, that Premier Boxing Champions has had up to date. There's no catch weights. There's nothing. There's two fighters that should be fighting. Two top fighters in their respective division fighting today. Please tune into this fight. I mean, this is going to be a good fight. It's out in Boston. You even had a decent fight on the undercard. You got Craig Baker against Edwin Rodriguez. That's a good fight too. But as far as Darrell and DeGale, please watch this fight. It's at 4:30 Eastern. It's not tonight. So if you go on HBO or whatever, if you go to look for the fight later, it's not going to be on. All right, 4:30 Eastern. This fight is, I already did a breakdown. You know, if you didn't check it out, make sure you look it up. It's one of my most recent videos. All right. Definitely a 50-50 fight. Okay. I did a prediction video on the fight. But if you want to watch it, check it out. I'm going for Andre Terrell. Okay. I think Andre Terrell, you know what? I went with my heart on this one. All right. This one is anyone can win this fight. Both fighters are capable of hurting each other. Both fighters are capable of winning a decision. Okay. I do not know who's going to win this fight. All right. I think this fight is just as 50-50. I want to say the last time I thought a fight was this 50-50 before leading up to the fight was Sean Porter and Kell Brook. Okay. I did not know who was going to win that fight. For this fight here, I think you could go either way with this one. All right. This should be a really good fight. Both really good fighters. Both fighters that have debatable losses. You know, one loss in their record. Both fighters that have a decorated amateur background. It should be a great fight. Okay, great fight. Both of these guys look very impressive. Darrell, ever since he came back and he got his contract with 50 Cent. All right, he's been fighting. He's been active, and he's been more aggressive. He's looked stronger. He's been fighting better on the inside. And then you have James DeGale, who's been on a knockout spree lately. Okay, fighting good fighters. Some of the best fighters he's fought in his career, but he's looked impressive. He stopped the last few guys he's fought. Both really good fighters, and I think this is an evenly matched fight. I'm going with Darrell. That's who I'm picking because I'm more of a fan of him. I think he's a little bit more technical overall, just more diverse than DeGale. But I think DeGale has that power advantage. You know, DeGale has the momentum and he's fought the better fighters lately. So you can go either way with this one, all right? I'm just picking Terrell, okay? So please don't miss this fight because this is the best matchup on PBC. There's no catch weights, there's nothing, all right? This is a straight, fair match, in my opinion. So definitely support this fight, all right? I'm not working with Al Heyman. I know you guys are going to have jokes and stuff. I'm not working for Al Heyman, all right? I'm just putting the news out there, right? Also on the undercard, like I said earlier, Craig Baker is fighting Edwin Rodriguez. Edwin Rodriguez, I don't know, you might not remember when he fought Andre Ward. Remember that boxer that used to fight Andre Ward? He fought him a couple years ago when Andre Ward made that return, all right, before the last return. So Edwin Rodriguez, very rough physical fight with Andre Ward. I mean, Ward dominated him, but he made it a good fight. It was very physical. Well, not really. It really wasn't a good fight because there was a lot of holding involved, a lot of points deducted. It was a rough ride. Jack Reese was he was the referee. This is a crazy fight, messy fight. But Edwin Rodriguez, big puncher, knocks a lot of people out. You know, if you like knockouts, you like slugfests, you're gonna like this fight because he's fighting Craig Baker, who also is a big puncher. All right, both of these guys are relatively young in their boxing careers. Both of them have a lot of power. Craig Baker knocked out Humberto Savinho. Humberto Savinho, the Cuban fighter that was knocking everyone out, knocked Jeff Lacey out. He knocked him out recently, but then Craig Baker went on to knock him out early. All right. Neither one of them are not really technical fighters. Both of them, to me, seems like just big punchers that want to slug it out. And I think we could get a knockout as early as the first or second round. All right, in this fight too. So that's gonna be on the undercard, two light heavyweights. So that's a good fight too. If you're looking for slugfest and someone to get knocked out, possible matchup with Kovalev in the future or whoever in the light heavyweight division. All right, both of these guys. All right. I believe Craig Baker is also undefeated. All right. Evan Rodriguez only lost to Andre Ward. All right. So anyway, two good fights. I don't know if any of the other cards is gonna be shown on TV, but I don't know who's winning that Rodriguez Craig Baker fight. I think somebody's gonna get knocked out quick though. All right. I mean, if I had to pick someone, I'll probably lean a little bit more towards Edmund Rodriguez because he's just a little bit more experienced. Craig Baker didn't have a long pedigree, amateur background. He seems a little. Neither one of them are really good defensively, but Craig Baker just leaves himself way open. But it depends on who is the more durable fighter because both of them got punching power, knockout power, and you can go either way with that fight too. So you got two good fights here. And I'm just putting the news out there to tune into the fights today because they're gonna be early, and I know people are gonna miss it because it's gonna be early. It's gonna be in the afternoon. People are gonna be out doing their thing. So if you're home, tune in 4:30 NBC Boxing Premier Boxing Champions. And no, I'm not working for Al Heyman. I'm just gonna put that out there one more time, and I'll see y'all after the fight.